Yo, yo, what's up, man? What's going on? 313 The New Breed, Real Talk. Back at it again, man. Like and subscribe to the channel. You see it right there. Like and subscribe to the channel. Powered by StreamYard. So, as y'all can see, man, I wanted to do this video for a while. I finally got a chance to look at this, so I'm gonna speak on it. I'm also going to play video on it as well. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all look at this, and I'm gonna respond as it's playing. So without further ado, this is actually K Michelle doing an interview with Cam Newton. Most of y'all know Cam Newton, former NFL player. She did an interview with Cam Newton on for like 2 hours. I'm not gonna get into the whole two hour thing, but it's just certain things I'm just gonna put on. So I'm gonna play this. So here we go.
Without me being there, like it was one of them situations. Like, hey, boom, you in Miami, y'all cool, boom, and that's where a lot of people don't understand my dynamic. I pour myself into women more so than men.
Okay.
And I need it. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm going everywhere, but I'm trying to bring us back. Being in my position when you're the person everybody pulls from, your charging station for me has always been women.
But that's why there's this thing and there's this balance. Like, I'm the one in my family that takes care of everybody, all the family. And the thing is, when you come home, you want to be, like you said, your charging station. Yeah. That's your charging station. You want someone to pour into you and to give that to you and this and that. What I think is happening with women right now, can we be honest about what women are dealing with?
Yeah.
Women are making more money than men.
Mm-hmm. That's challenging.
Yes.
That challenges the
if you're going to bring me hell and I can pay my own bills, it's not worth it. Women are going through this whole different thing of, what it is. Like, I see my parents who've been together forever. I get to witness a tradition.
See, here's the thing with that. Yes. And I do agree with it. There are women that are making more money than the men. Most men are going to make more money, though. There are women making a little bit more money, you know what I'm saying? But they still depend on men. That's the thing. It doesn't matter how much money you have, you're going to depend on a man. If you don't have any money, or if you have a lot of money, you're still going to depend on a man because you want help, just like we want help. So if black men just sit here and say, you know what, I need for you to help me out. We going through so much stuff. We going through people hating on us. We got to provide for a family. We got to protect for a family. We got to do all of this. Get backlash. We come home to drama, to bullshit, to things, to kids on top of that. So if you have kids, so ladies, please stop sitting there saying that you're the only ones that go through stuff, because you're not. We go through a whole lot more shit. Let's be real. You make money. If you start making more money, you think you're better than everybody. Let's be real, ladies. Let's be real. I'm just saying.
Traditional, old school type of love. But nowadays, what we're witnessing city girls, we're witnessing this and that. And it's like the genders are doing this.
Clashing.
And it's like a hot topic and this and that. Yeah, it's cute. It's a hot topic.
And then another thing too it's always an issue when black women like this talk about men, but they rarely talk about the behavior of women. Yeah, you're talking about city girls and all of that stuff, but you were that yourself. Am I right, K. Michelle? You were like that too. You were trying to get the attention of men. That's why you got the surgery that you got. You know what I'm saying? And it backfired. Ooh. Now you're dating white men. That's all you date is white men. I wonder why. I wonder why. Oh, I'll get into that later on. Don't worry, y'all.
But it is really destroying families. When I go, okay, think about this. Being in Nashville all this time, well, being in Atlanta all this time, and then going to Nashville, where it's predominantly white. One, they go home at 5 and 6 o'clock when they're producing because they go home to their families. Being a country singer, if you are a singer in country music, you're a man. If you are not married, it is not respected. Family is respected in country music in that space. But in our space, we are singing about side chicks. We are glorifying a lot of women. That's not what happens in Nashville. You can't call a woman a bitch, a hoe in Nashville because they'll never even listen to your music and your professional career will suffer. At what point in the Black community do our men create real homes? And even talking, just our first time talking, and you said you didn't even mean for that to happen. Life happens. I'm not here to judge life. I'm looking at a successful Black man that has the ability to literally turn the narrative on Black family, you know? Mm-hmm. And my grandfather, I watched my uncle.
Cam looking at her like, bitch, you crazy. Bitch, you crazy. And then the Black family. That takes a Black woman and a Black man to create that type of family. Yes, a Black man can create that family and do the foundation of the family. But a Black man, we have to choose wisely with the women we pick and that foundation. Same thing for y'all Black women. You have to pick the right person to take over that foundation. Why is it that you don't take responsibility for Black women? Why does it always fall on Black men? Because we've allowed that. I've even said this when it comes to how these women are nowadays, because Black men have allowed them to be that way. And Black men do have some blame into that. You have to create a better foundation for your family and for your wife and for your children. Now, yeah, but you have to be a better wife and be understanding. And with this new thing now that they're independent and they're working, but then at the same time, they really don't want to work because they want to live off you. And then if something happens to you, then they don't want to be around that. So the structure in Black families is fucked up both ways. So you have to speak on it both ways. Black men and Black women have faults in this. It's not just the Black men. Yes, we're the foundation and most of the blame goes on us, understandably. But some of y'all are promiscuous. Some of y'all are city girls. K. Michelle, you were that. You were that. You were that. Now you change yourself. But I'm gonna get more into it. Don't worry, y'all.
uncles and everything. My whole family, they're married. I'm not the girl who didn't see what a man creating a black family is supposed to be. So I'm asking right now, black men, and I tell my black men to really step up for black women and create families.
Yeah.
It's really not cool. Black men are attacking black women. And it's not a cool, they're not creating homes, they're creating babies.
Black women are downing black men too. Black women are degrading black men too. Just saying. Goes both ways. But does they talk about that? No, because y'all perfect. Y'all don't never do nothing wrong. Y'all the greatest thing since sliced bread. Y'all are perfect. You never do wrong. Everything is a black man fault, right? Yeah. We're going to run with that. Woohoo!
Everywhere. It's not cool. And I'm asking you, other successful black men.
And also, too, there are some successful black men. Black women just don't. They want them for the wrong reasons. Majority of them want them for the wrong reasons. They see money, they go to it. Like, just because a man has money does not mean he's a good man. There's a lot of guys who have money that are fucked up, that are arrogant, that are assholes, that whoop women asses. But long as the money's involved, man can do whatever you want. But what women have to understand as well, you chose to be with these kind of men. And I say this to men. You choose to get this woman pregnant. You knew she was a hoe. You still got her pregnant. I say the same thing to women. You knew that he wasn't shit. You knew that he was fucked up. You knew that he didn't want to be successful. You knew this, you knew that, but you still fucked around and still be with this guy. You still wanted to marry him. I was looking at a Kendra G episode, and this woman was like, he wasn't my type that I normally married, but I seen the potential, and he wasn't my type, but I married him because of his potential. And when he didn't reach his potential, I didn't want to get married anymore. The delusion, man. It's the fucking delusion. It's the delusion.
You have to set an example as leads. The cute social media back and forth on black women. Black women are strong. Black women are where you come from, this and that. So there probably isn't any sympathy for you and just life happening, because there's so many other things around you going on that are not fair to black women. What is going on with the black family? We are consistently creating the cycle of kids who can't come home and see their daddy there. And they see their mama sad at night. At what point is the successful black man in this world going to step in and really create structure? I see white men doing it every day. I get to witness the best of both worlds every day.
See, that's another thing. A black man doesn't have to be successful to bring a good home into families. Doesn't have to be successful. See, they keep putting this money thing and money and successful. There's some guys that are 9 to 5 handling their business and have good families. It's a lot of brothers that I know that's handling their business, and they working 9 to 5, working their ass off, and they coming home, they married, and they doing their thing. So it's not just because they're successful. It could be any man in any position that can have a good families, that could create a good culture in the families. It's not just successful men. It could be a regular 9 to 5 guy that can handle his business and have and the black family can be good. Like, y'all don't see that? It's a lot more than what people think. All these majority of black men, black fathers, are not bad. And then what people don't want to talk about is, what about these mothers that are bitter, angry, and don't want the father to even see their kids? Nobody talks about that. Nobody wants to bring that up. Nobody wants to bring that up. And that's sad. That's sad as hell. What's up, Ed? This is another brother. Prime example of a brother that handles his business. That handles his business. Being and a father and a family man. Ed is a perfect example of that. As a perfect example. It's not just successful people that need to be bringing in a culture in the family. It could be any man in any position and any type of money. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And Ed just brought up a good point. What up, Ed? He said 51% of black men are single and childless. He said the truth is 80% of black women are getting pregnant by 20% of the men. Hello. 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 Hello.
That getting on stage singing R&B, being here in Atlanta, I get to sing R&B, but then I get to go to Nashville and be like, you mean you ain't staying out till 6 a.m? You gonna go home to your family? You gonna write this song and leave at 5 and 6 because you gonna take care of your family and your wife? At what point do the successful black men build black families? We ain't gonna ever have a black family if y'all don't do it. We're never gonna have it.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. It's always going to be black families. Women, you just don't choose the right man to have a family with. There are a lot of good family structures out here. They don't want to put it on the news. They don't want to speak positive on the black father. They don't want to do that. It's always the stigma that black fathers are the worst fathers in America. When in hindsight, white fathers are just as worse. You just don't hear about it. You just don't hear about it. See, I'm a man, I'm 44 years old. I don't have any kids. But if I do have kids, I'm going to take care of my business. I'm going to make sure my kid is good. I'm going to make sure I can give my kid or kids the best, the best. I'm not going to give them everything, but I can give them close to everything. I'm not, I'm going to teach them to appreciate things. I'm going to teach them to get an education and everything. But this whole black, come on, man. K. Michelle, you talking crazy. You're talking crazy. This is the same woman. This is the same woman who don't even like her blackness to the point to where she bleached her skin and now you're dating white men. Are we not going to talk about this? That you got surgery on your face. You look completely different. You had surgery on your ass, which eventually leaked out. And if y'all remember this episode on Love and Hip Hop, when she had that argument with Rashida was so spot on to everything that was going to happen to her. If you look back at that and you see that argument, everything that Rashida said, it happened to her. That's crazy, right? It's crazy. Come on, man. Come on, man. Creating a black family and you don't even like yourself as a black woman. You don't even like yourself. You got surgeries and you bleached your damn skin.
It's just not going to happen. So if your mentality is, yes, things happen, and I'm not knocking you for that. I didn't come here for that. But at what point do you take that black woman? Do you be at a home and show your kids what it's like, you know? At what point do you take a grip to it, not make excuses for it or mantras and things like that? It is so unfair to black women who have been the strength and builders of so many things. And I know life happens. You can't be with somebody you don't want to be with or whatever. But my grandparents did it. My grandfather, 92, died when he was 92, my best friend. I never seen another type of man. That's why I've turned down 3 rings. Because they wasn't like my.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Did you turn down 3 rings? Or did the men see that they didn't want to be with you? And this is what I don't understand with a lot of women. You notice a lot of women claim these engagements more than marriages. They claim this. I see this on these dating shows. I see this on Kendra G. I said, all these women, it's like they love being engaged and they don't want to get married. If you really look at it, it's the men that want to get married. These females don't want to get married. They may be like, I want the pick if it's up, but they don't want to stay in a marriage. They just like, okay, I'm married. They like the wedding and all the stuff that comes at the wedding, but afterwards they don't want to be married. Men really want to be married. What happens? Let's see. When it comes to these marriages, who's mostly the ones that want the divorce? I wait. Women, right? Just saying, man. I mean, just bringing a good point, man. I don't know why people be mad at me for telling the truth. I don't know.
Grandpa.
Hey, I don't understand.
My grandfather raised 9 kids on his own because my grandmama died before I could even meet her. What point are our black men going to stop the bullshit, the social media shit and all of that and build black homes? If we don't build black homes, we can't.
When are black women going to stop being a city girl? Stop getting kids out of wedlock from different dudes? When are black women going to get in shape? When are they going to stay on a career and keep it? When are Black women actually going to say they really want love? When are Black women going to stop twerking and having an attitude and being disrespectful? When they going to stop doing that? Black men are getting fed up by this shit. They're getting fed up by it. That's why you see a lot of them go to other races. It's not because that they can take y'all stuff. It's that less bullshit. Relaxing. Not saying all of them are like that, because there's some that are just like Black women, though. Don't get me wrong. But men are looking for peace. We've been through hell on the outside. We want to come home to peace. If we can't come home to peace, and it's even worse in the house than the outside world, we're not going to want to be with that. Plain and simple. Men are going other places. I know friends that have completely said, man, I ain't fucking with Black women no more. And they think I'm crazy because I still mess with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, man, my heart is always going to be with Black women. But if I come across a woman who is from another race, I'm not going to turn that down.
Ain't depend on white folk to build Black homes. So when you see somebody like your significant other who clearly loves you, and
let me say this. Let me say this. I'm gonna play back the video. You do realize that a lot of families back then, they was cheating on their wives too, and their wives still been there. That happened years ago as well. Like my grandparents on my mother's side, they were married before they died. I think they were married like 60 years, if I'm not mistaken, or close to 60 years. You don't find too many marriages like that. Like you lucky if you even make it 5-10 years now. Because people get tired of each other. That's why you need your space. You can't be around your significant other every moment, 24 hours. You will get tired of them. You need your space. You need to unwind. You need your safe space. You need your safe area.
Black women rooting for her, rooting for you. They want you to build a Black home. That's their anger. They don't know you. They can't judge you for anything else. They want you being who you are, being attractive.
Judge you? They judge you for everything. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? They judge you for everything. The fuck?
Being successful. They want you to take hold and solidify and build a Black home. That's not saying you're not taking care of the kids you have, because clearly you are, and you love your kids. Taking care of your kids and building a home is two different things. At what point are we gonna?
I told you, Cam over there looking at her like, bitch. Man, Cam over there looking at her like, you see, Cam over there looking at her like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'll take care of my shit. What are you talking about? Be like, oh, when will this bitch stop talking?
That's their anger. They don't know you. They can't judge you for anything else. They want you being who you are, being attractive, being successful. They want you to take hold and solidify and build a Black home. That's not saying you're not taking care of the kids you have, because clearly you are, and you love your kids. Taking care of your kids and building a home is two different things. At what point Are we going to stop these back and forths? Oh, this type of woman don't say nothing to me about that. Well, guess what? You're just weak. Like, you want a strong woman around you. And I'm sorry, like, Black women have that we get copied from hair to body to everything. Black women are the most unloved individuals in America, but the ones who have built
the most mimicked.
And you know why, right? And you have yourself to blame for that. Because you've gotten so cocky and disrespectful that you're the most unwanted. Look at all the stuff that we see on social media. All these, who are the ones that act the most fools? Who are the ones that are most argumentative? Who are the ones that pop the most shit? Who? Black women. You have yourself to blame for that. You did all of that on your own. You did that on your own. You decided to be with these nothing ass dudes and have kids by them. You decided that. That's your fault. And what makes you think being with a white man is going to make it even better? They might fuck you over even more. Then what you going to do after that? Oh, white men, they fucked me over. I'm going to go back to black men. No. We don't want you back. We don't want you back. You shitted on us once, we ain't going to have you shit on us again. Because if we did the same exact thing, we would be scared. We would be, oh, you don't like black women. You don't like your mother. You don't like this. It's going to be the same shit. You can't be happy. And I hate to say this, though, and y'all going to think I'm crazy. Most black women do not want to see black men happy. Not even if they're in a relationship. They don't want to see them happy. They want to be happy. They don't want you to be happy. Real shit. Real shit.
Mimic. Good or bad mimic, you know? But we looking to you. We looking to you. A successful black man, we are looking to you to change the narrative. And when you don't, it becomes, go on that show and tear his ass up.
Mm-hmm. I receive that. And nothing but a white flag, because I have been guilty. But if we're going to have this conversation, we need to have this conversation, just like you're holding me accountable.
Hold me accountable.
I need black women to hold themselves.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Hello.
Because that's...
Hello. Hello. They need to be held accountable too. Speak that shit, Cam. Speak that shit. Yes, sir.
That's where it's, tear his ass. But then I got my brothers, it's like, keep it real. Now here. The point that I was making earlier was when me and Jazz was dating, one of the most memorable conversations that we had was, my heart goes out to Kia. Yeah. That's what she told me.
That's real, right?
No, it's real, right?
Okay.
But here it goes. You seen Friday After Next. Uh-huh. You're like, you don't know Baby D. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's the little boy in me.
Yeah.
You feel me? And stay with me. And I'm like, you don't know Kia. Keep her name out your mouth.
Okay.
I was in defense mode. As we kept dating, she said it again. And she would say it regularly. She's like, man, my heart goes out to Kia.
See?
And this is after she met Lorena. She was like, yo, man, Lorena, cool, dope. I can see what you saw. And that's cool. And we've had multiple interactions, and she knows what my expectations for setting standards and boundaries for everybody. Uh-huh. She just knows what type of individual that I am. And knowing that my date history was when I did not understand what came with the success. I wanted it all. Hear this. I grew up in the church.
Okay.
My father's a preacher. My parents have been together for 39 years.
Ooh. Okay.
So I know what right from wrong is, or what that structure looks like. I just didn't choose it. I just didn't choose right. Not to say that at the journey, as the journey was happening, I wasn't trying to make that right with my situation.
Yeah.
At the time. Kia, that I'm saying.
Okay.
So
The first baby.
the first baby mother.
Okay.
Because man, we caught like COVID in 2020. I mean, inseparable. Just man.
That's the best way.
You feel me? Like, bro, we jumped off the porch and was just like inseparable. And then that's where she was like, I can't stay with you because I gotta go take care of my daughter. I was like, man, look, we're gonna make this a family. That was my pursuit then, because I come from that.
Yeah.
Stay with me. I come from that.
So you wanted that because that's what you saw.
Always wanted that. Still to this day, I want family. I believe in family. I don't have no friends. I've made this a public service announcement. I don't have friends. I have family.
Okay.
Straight up. And if my daddy got your number, you're no longer a friend to me.
Your family.
Your family.
Yeah.
Because even with that, that's the most influential man in my life. That's the most influential person in my life. So if he gives the hat tip to, then that's my gatekeeper. If my mother also does that, then cool. So for me, I've always wanted that.
That's what you want.
Because that's where I came from.
Okay.
Now, if we're keeping it about accountability,
All right.
I know what a woman is supposed to be. That's not to throw no shade. That's not to say that she wasn't that. I would resort both parties being immature and wanting the title more than the actual nuances of what it actually takes to be a healthy relationship.
Can I ask you this?
Yes.
What are your beliefs to what a woman is supposed to be for you?
For me. Now, this may not be everybody's expectations. These are my expectations. I want the woman who I have in my life to make my house a home, a safe environment, a loving environment, understanding just the totality of this ain't for the kid. Hey, grown folks talking, y'all go downstairs or y'all go upstairs or y'all get out of here. We talking.
Okay.
Certain things should not take place in front of certain individuals.
In front of kids.
So that's not, and I hate to have this conversation because it makes it seem as if Kia wasn't that, because that's not the case.
No, you're not saying that. You're just telling your experience.
I'm saying my experience. What I will resort to that, in large part to me, I was young, successful, and I did not know what came with success. Okay. Because the person who is still the most influential person in my life could not relate to me no more. And now I'm here to figure out this thing called life with the young nigga from Atlanta that got money, that got clout, that got status, and got it all. So my dad, like, he would have these sermons and it would be so awkward. But you know, when you ever been to church and you be like, man, he talking to me. He would make it so intentional. He would say, no, you know what? Cam, come on down. That's who my dad is. So when you talk about embarrassing, I don't know how to feel embarrassed because that's what my family do. We gonna put you on the front street.
Okay.
And he basically said, hey, we need to figure this out because I can't preach to the people.
Okay.
And my son is rebellion from my word.
Most sons are gonna.
So understand, I've always had that accountability. But for me, my immaturity was still too curious.
But that's real to even speak on your your immaturity. And that's kind of why, I want to talk to you, because I'm like, your ultimate goal of what it is, because you are so loved,
Mhm.
in the community. And we want to see that, but we also want to see you do, what we want, but you also have to do you. But if something doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't pressure into anything that hasn't made you happy or isn't what you even feel.
Mhm.
But I feel like, Cam, you have been so tough in media. You haven't even expressed that side for real of, this is really what I want. Or maybe it's been expressed and we just don't want to hear it. We want to hear what you say, what we want.
It's a lot
to
of
hear.
clickable things that people highlight more than others, because even having these conversations with my lady, it's like you get caught into the clickbait.
Yeah.
You ain't no different than everybody else. Did you watch the whole clip? Did you watch the whole episode?
Yeah.
Because for that one time that I said that, I made sure to back it up with, I love her to death.
But even if we're watching the whole clips, we do know people don't go with the truth. They go with what's most entertaining right now. So even with you backing it up, the initial clip still has the initial effects and the same hurt. You get what I'm saying?
No, for sure. You're right.
And honestly, like your vibe, your team, everybody here, it's a different vibe. It's a very cool vibe. I know when I'm around devils. I'm from South. I know.
You know when you're around
demons
some
is around.
sinners.
Yes, I know, and that's not the situation here. And I'm the person you can talk to. I'm never going to judge you about anything, but I'm gonna always talk to you 100.
And if you change that, then that's why I would take offense.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because listen, I've been extremely adamant to pursuing what makes me happy.
And you gotta be happy.
Oh, for sure. But to sometimes success don't bring happiness.
No, it doesn't.
Circumstances.
I was stripper. I was happy as a stripper.
Come on now. But circumstances bring happiness. If you really think about it, it's like my circumstance now makes me happy. Money don't make you happy.
Yeah.
Things don't make you happy. Accomplishments don't make you happy. Your circumstances, the state of mind of like just now, as we talk about, relationships, and we're talking about just the accountability on the female side, I think during that time, still being in a relationship, I was outside. Now,
are you happy?
Yeah, hold on.
Are you happy in life first?
Hold on, because I went back. You're talking about currently. I'm still back. I'm trying to tell a story, but
okay,
I'm extremely happy now. But back then, I was outside, so I got everybody's best.
Okay.
Oh, but where you want to go? It's done.
Okay.
Not knowing the effects or the collateral damage it would do to my relationship.
Yeah.
Because everybody's different. Everybody has certain processes that they go about. Certain things that matter to you may not matter to this particular person.
Yeah.
And one of those things that, the situation requires, just check in with me. When you don't check in, I know you on BS.
Check in how?
Everybody's check-in is different. It could be a text. It could be a FaceTime. It could be a phone call. It could be.
That's how you are in a relationship. You need to check in.
No. The person, whoever you're dating, what their requirements are,
all right,
is what we talking. Who got the biggest? Who on the Billboard Top 100?
Respectfully, my biggest selling album that I've ever written was about Idris Elba.
Oh.
And respectfully, respect to his wife. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. I'm happy he's happy, but I've never written an album.
Somebody have got a song at you, but an album?
A whole album. But I respectfully sent him that album. I sent him that album.
And I want to be respectful. We do want to be respectful to
I would never disrespect that woman.
Yeah.
And
but we're just talking about history here.
Yeah, history. I sent him that album before it ever came out. Mm-hmm. And that was the most emotional and honest of writing that I ever did. And still to this day, it still hits top 10 every year.
With that being said, this ain't got nothing to do with nobody. Have you ever dated outside your race?
Yes, that's all I would like to do.
Now?
Yes.
Okay.
I always get in trouble for this over the past 3 years. I've always told my sisters to go where they are loved.
Now, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say that, and I'm not saying like, listen, everybody has a preference in what they want to date, who they want to be with, whatever. It's not the thing of your preference and who you want to date. It's when you talk about a certain race of men and constantly do that, even though you don't date the race. That's the issue of it. If that's all that you date, okay, that's your preference. But don't get mad when black men do the same thing, and then you want to talk about why is he dating this white girl? She ain't all that. She's this. I'm better than him. And these are always women that will talk about that, and they don't even want to. And then if you give them the time of day, they wouldn't even mess with you. Even the ones that they attracted to, they like hating, speaking. So either way, a lot of these women just want to hate, just to talk shit.
And I've always told black women to be open to dating, even outside of their race. I love black love, and I would like that. But to see my African-American women sitting around waiting on a black man as he chooses whoever he wants to choose.
Do you look at that?
No.
I do.
No. We're going to stop it right here. Black women choose to not do that. Black men, we not waiting around for y'all. We gonna keep doing what we doing regardless. Black women, y'all be the ones that be waiting. And then even if you get the kind of black man you get, you're gonna find a way not to fuck with him. Because you guys find, you want to find the wrong out of every guy and use that to your advantage to break up with him. It could be the smallest thing. But if a white man or a man of another race do the same thing, you're not going to do that. You're going to be on your P's and Q's every time. You're going to be talking different. And in the case of K. Michelle, bleach your skin, do all this. I'm telling you, man, in a few years, she going to get tired of white men and she going to want to go back to brothers. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
So if you look at that as a way, no matter what it is, this goes back to accountability.
Okay, give it to me.
If you look at the black man that's in a relationship with another race as a side eye.
I don't look at it as a side eye.
Okay,
that's the thing.
Okay, how do you look at it?
I want black men to do, if they were a black woman, to build a black family. I'm not the girl that sits up there and looks at the black man when he date a white woman or date someone and say, "Oh, you can't do that." Normally, I don't even want them men. And I've always dated outside of my race. And I would like for black women to be open to the people that like them. White men love me. Like, white men love me. And that is just
once you go black.
That's just a truth.
They went black and they still ain't marrying her though. Just a fun time, and that's it. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I ain't heard her get married. I ain't hear her with I don't know if she with a white man now. I don't know. Just saying, man. Just saying.
It's getting thrown back. You ain't never going back.
Yeah, they love me, and that's just always been what that is. Like,
I love that for you.
you do.
I swear on
See,
everything.
Tell me why
You
you
can
love
sit here and say white men love you, but you don't love yourself. You don't love yourself. You got to change the country music, get your skin bleached, get everything your face done, all this stuff, so you could attract white men, because it's not working for black men, because you keep going for abusers, hood dudes, and everything. And those are the type of people that you talk about in your music, and that's how you got successful, for talking about black men. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You talk about you don't like them, but they the reason you're successful. It's like a basketball wife. I don't want to be known as a basketball wife, but you're known for being a fucking basketball wife. Shaq's ex ain't been with him in a long time. She's still making shows. Everybody know her as Shaq's ex-wife, but she still does Basketball Wives. Most of them women on that show are not even fucking married. They're just known for a nigga they fucked and had a kid by. But you never been married. Just saying, man. Shit is crazy.
that for me. Come on, for me.
I'm an opponent of happy.
Yeah.
Be happy. Go do, go be with whatever, whoever, whenever, as long as it incorporates happily.
Absolutely.
Then
Absolutely.
whatever.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you're married.
I'm not.
If you can't tell me that you're happily married, don't tell me you're in a relationship.
Oh, but they gonna tell you they married. I've been married, but you are miserable.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Frost Bistro. It reminds me of the Rashida and Kirk situation. They've been married for forever, and they are miserable. That is horrible. And I just remember her yelling out, saying, "You'll never be married." Well, not to that bullshit. You was right. You know, don't just be married to be married. And I just.
But she was right. You were never gonna get married. You ain't been married yet. So I'm talking. Hey, didn't I tell you? Spot on to what she said, though. I'm just saying.
That's what I want for black women. I'm all for black love.
Can I stop you right there?
Stop me. Come on.
That's what my nucleus was. I don't want to be married just to be married.
You want to be happy.
Thank you. Proceed.
Okay. I just feel like that. Like, life is so short. When you start losing people, or even me, I went through for surgeries, like cosmetic surgeries. I almost lost my life. To really think for a surgeon and people to really look at your mom's face, and people to really, the doctors really think you're not going to make it over trying to create or do something to yourself. And you say, God, give me another chance to live, and you live. You see life differently. Yeah, I done seen niggas get killed and stuff like that. But when it's you, I don't see things like other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have I just completely changed. Looking at your mother's face and they saying, what's wrong with her, all of this.
Can we get some tissue?
That's a different thing,
Mm-hmm.
Looking at your life and praying to God, if you give me a second chance, this and that. Everybody don't get to live a second chance.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is my opinion.
What?
When you happy, ain't too much got to change.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I say that direct, but indirectly saying the person that's making you happy, you start becoming the butt of the joke, but as long as you're giving the butt up, it's okay.
Yes.
You fat, pudgy little thing, girl, come on over here.
See, but I didn't have that. Like when I got into
That's
the
what I'm
game,
trying
I
to
thought,
tell you.
That.
And that's the power of relationships.
Mm-hmm. Like my guy now, he is Mexican.
Oh, oh. First off, my bad. She is with somebody. She with a Mexican dude.
Mexican and black. And
black.
Hispanic.
Hispanic.
And black.
And the thing is, I have always been like, I realized, let me say this. The men that have treated me the best, we're going to get in trouble about this, Cam.
Talk to me.
But the men that have treated me the best have not been black men.
No.
And I'm a
Really?
black mama bear. I am for black love. I'm a ride for my black men. But if we're being honest about the men that have treated me the best, they have been white men. They have been this and that. So when I got in a lot of trouble on B103 some years ago because I told black women to date in love, not in race. Oh, baby, they told me up. You know what I'm saying? They tore me, black men tore me up. And that's why when I'm talking to you and I'm talking to you about, okay, I understand you want to be happy. Like I could come in here and judge you, this and that. No, it's about happiness. Life is too short.
Can I give you some insight?
Give me.
Now I think a lot of things are awarded.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of actions should come by way of not just given. You know, it should be earned, so to speak, right?
Is that everything? Or are you talking about in love? What are we talking about?
I'm talking about everything. Certain things are.
I can't be the only one that thinks this, but bro, don't Cam look like a yo? Don't Cam look like it look like a down south uncle, man, with his legs crossed and the hat and stuff like that. Look like y'all can't tell me I'm the only one that think that, man.
Default based chivalry,
Okay.
you know, respect. Those
man.
things are just default. That's stock motor.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? We ain't talking about no extra added amenities. But what I'm getting to is the men, no matter who they are, black, white, green, blue, it don't matter. I would tell you as women,
Okay.
as a woman, but
right.
women in general, have grace with your man.
Oh, I do.
But understand this, don't assume. We have to stop assuming. There's a lot of times where we have, you know, bro talk.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst type of bro talk is when you compare and contrast in your relationships in a bad way.
Okay.
Man, you think your girl crazy. Man, you see what I'm saying? That type of talk, that's the point of no return.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? But it all has a lot of stemming things. But when you know and understand your partner and are willing to go on that journey to try to find that understanding. See, a lot of times women judge the branches.
Yeah.
Well, we got to get to the root.
Okay.
Let's get to the root. Like who, what,
mm-hmm.
why you feel that way? Baby, let me tell you this. The way you was talking, I didn't appreciate that. Okay, baby, what should I done? I don't know. I can't tell you that right now because this is the thing that has worked for me. I'm still processing it, and give me grace for processing it. And as I process, I will try to find the words to explain how it make me feel and how I can direct you to do it because things happen. I think in my mature state now, I've been more open to listening.
Okay.
And challenging the status quo. My children have taught me this, but why is a real question.
I think that like right now, even for me, yeah, like I have those type of conversations. Like I didn't like this, you know, before I might be like, like, it's like, I didn't like this. I don't want to do this and that. Dating at my age right now, I was in a 10-year relationship and never got married. 10 years. And to hop back into the dating world right now and to gone through what I've gone through just in life general, professionally, all of this, I just see things differently. So I get to have those type of conversations that you're speaking of. I get to be like, I didn't like when you said that, this and that. I wasn't mature enough back then to even deal in that. So when I see my sorority sisters who are doctors, fine as hell, doctors, lawyers, all of this, and they're single. And they're waiting on the black man to come and sweep them off their feet. I'm like, girl, you better go where you are loved. Like, you better go and love how you love.
Can I speak to that too?
Speak to it.
Some people are delusional to what they attract.
That is true.
What? Tell me.
That is.
Speak on that.
And
when you say that, tell me.
And women do that.
You can
all
be a
the time.
doctor, but that don't mean
You attract the doctor. Oh, okay. I get that.
your resume is filled with accomplishments and accolades. But you trying to attract a baller. Survey says you attract a bench warmer.
So let me ask you this.
Mhm.
For someone like me who comes from Memphis, Tennessee, who is rough around the edges, this and that, but I attract the wealthiest and most refined of white men. Why is that?
I'm not white.
I mean, you're not white, but you're a man.
Still haven't married her. Relationships, knocked down, not married. Let's talk about it. Not married, though. Just saying.
Yeah. You're a man. You're a man.
Yeah, but
So can you tell me why even in that, I just want to get so women like me can even see. I don't attract, never have. And I don't even, the thing is, I always attract men with money who are successful and I never ask them for it. That might be my problem. Yeah. But why do I attract the complete opposite of where I'm from and who I am?
Okay, so a lot of times, and I hope I answer it this way, a lot of times we're dating, and who am I? I'm an opinionator.
I want your opinion though.
You have to be realistic, but also understanding, being intentional too. No matter who and what it is, it's like the intentionality has to be behind the action.
Okay.
So whether he's white, whether he's black, if you know what you want, go get it.
And Ed, I just mentioned that too. I just mentioned that. She know all these wealthy dudes. They treat her the best, but none of these men have married her. You was just in a 10-year relationship. You was in the 10-year relationship and he still didn't marry you. You're with a Mexican and black guy. And still won't marry you. And y'all been together for what, 3 years? He's successful. Because all these successful men just mess around with her. Yeah, she ain't with none of them white knights. And they just, they just hit the busted yam and go about their business. That's just how it is. I think women they got a hard time fathoming that they just a good bang and that's it. Ladies, you just gotta understand that some of y'all are just not gonna get married. You're just a bang, and that's it.
But it's not about me. I'm saying when I go out, somebody might this and that. And then I am in the whitest city in America.
Mhm.
It was named that. So that's different. I'm saying it's not about what I want. It's about what comes.
And from somebody who's been to Nashville, I haven't been in Nashville for about 7 years. It's a lot more black people down there than you think. I'm just going to say it. I've been downtown. I hung around downtown. Been in these clubs. It's a lot more black people than you think down there. They do have the Grand Ole Opries. They do got these country clubs and West Country Western clubs and stuff like that. Hey, man, it's cool. But even in the whitest city in America, still can't get chose, man.
To me. And I'm asking you as a man, I'm speaking for the ladies.
Yeah.
I'm asking you a question as a successful man that women want this and that. When you are attracted to a woman, what do you look for? Let's start there.
Used to.
Okay, well, you have someone now.
Yeah.
But before you had this amazing woman,
Right.
what were you looking for as a successful, handsome man that is in the majority of someone that women would try to date? What do you look
It's funny how some of these women, when you have money, all of a sudden they think that you handsome and you look good and stuff. But if you didn't have the money, you would just be some regular nigga that they wouldn't be attracted to. We ain't attracted to him. He broke. He ain't attractive. But as soon as you got money, all these women think you attractive to the most unattractive dude. If he got money, you attracted to that because he got money. Not saying anything wrong with Cam. I'm not saying that at all. But damn, dude, like, what we talking about? Like, some of that happens.
for? Just wanting to.
First and foremost, beauty has to be there.
Okay.
That's because a lot of times girls may have good resumes, but they're not.
Okay.
Their cup of tea may not be my choice.
Okay.
Now, are we grown?
We grown as hell.
Go get the dude. Send hints.
Oh no.
No, see. No,
Oh no. Nobody's sending no hints now.
Can I make it? Can I make it?
You a hunter.
No, I'll
Go
definitely.
hunt.
No.
Listen,
no,
though.
No. Ladies, if you like a dude, there's nothing wrong with coming up to him, asking him out for his number and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's women that do that. I've had women that did that to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Y'all always want these dudes. Y'all always want these dudes to hunt y'all, but then y'all don't want to hunt anybody. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Take you for an example.
Okay.
You are a very intimidated woman. Like, men are intimidated when they approach you. You're not the average person.
I'm super cool.
But that they would never know because they just assume.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how alpha a man is or how successful a man is. A man still needs hints.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, it could be eye contact. It don't always have to be a drink. It could be like, okay, she talked to me. Now I'm about to go in. A lot of times women assume, and they be damned if I give the first hint or I go out to. There's no real rules to love, ladies and gentlemen. If you know what you like, I've literally had conversations and I said, so you mean to tell me you seen a man that you like? You could see a potential or a thing there, and you allowed that man to walk by, and you not say nothing.
That's old school, like traditional. You can say I'm wrong. I just personally don't believe you are, as a woman, you set yourself up. You are never supposed to approach a man.
Okay, but listen to this.
Don't.
There's some women that are
What?
friendly,
Okay.
but that doesn't.
I'm stopping it. I'm stopping the video. I am stopping the video. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yo, there's nothing wrong with a woman coming up to a dude. There's nothing wrong with that. There's plenty of women that have done that. There's nothing wrong with that. Why is this shit so frowned upon? I don't know, man. All the stuff that she's doing is not freaking working. All this stuff is, bro, all this stuff is not working that she's doing, that she's trying to do. I will never come up to a man that I'm attracted to and I like. Well, that's why you're in the position you in now. All the men that came up to you. How's that working out? Oh, that's right. It's not working out. It's not. This is the problem with this. This is a major, major issue. And this is why women will stay single. This is why you have these women complaining about black men, because they can't get the dudes that they want. The dudes that they want don't want them. They want somebody else. Men have so many options now, no matter what age you are. Younger guy, a little bit older, he has all kinds of options. Ain't no dude that has something going for himself gonna be waiting around for a chick. You can date whatever chick you want to of race. You don't have to just deal with black women. You can deal with other races too. Whatever race and whatever, don't matter what race, whatever woman likes you for you and not for the stuff that you can do for her and she just like to be around you, that's the one to mess with. You don't need to be around these gold-digging, scandalous, TikTok shaking hoes. You don't need that in your life. You need you a nice woman who's cool and ain't embarrassing and that brings something to the table other than a whole bunch of kids or wore out pussy and attitude. You don't need that in your life. Fellas, whatever you do, get your paper. Whatever you do, get your life together. It don't matter. I don't care what's going on with you. Get your paper, get your paper, get your paper. That's number one thing. Get your life in order. You know what I'm saying? Women will come to you. You don't even need to come to women. Women will come to you. That's the thing. They'll come to you. They'll say something to you. Bottom line. That's how it is now. If a woman likes you, she should come up to you. There's no shame in that. This is why K. Michelle is going to stay the way that she is. I'm telling you, in a few years, she's going to be complaining that white men ain't shit. I'm telling you, it is what it is. But, hey, man, that's how it is. Like I said, that's today's show, man. I want to thank y'all so much, man. Like and subscribe to the channel, man. 313 The New Breed Real Talk, The New Breed 313 Sports. More videos on the way. Got some more in store for y'all over the weekend, man. College football, Tigers. The G League schedule just came out, man. I'm excited about the G League. I'm going to be speaking about that as well. The Tigers. Man, just more videos ahead, more reaction videos. I'm going to definitely be talking about, I'm going to do another Kendra G reaction video, probably either tomorrow or Saturday. We'll see. Michigan State football, man. Excited about that. Go green, go white. Michigan football they're going to be at Oklahoma. Lions playing in Green Bay. Right now, the Eagles and the Cowboys NFL season starting tonight. Exciting time, man. All these sports are starting. I can't wait. That just means more content that I'm going to be doing. So y'all stay tuned to that, man. Man, thank y'all so much, man. Thanks to Ed for chiming in, man. Good takes. Everybody for viewing, everybody for that showing me love, man. Remember, like and subscribe to the channel 313 The New Breed Real Talk. This your boy Steve, aka Breed. I'ma holler at y'all in a minute, man. Peace out.